Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. So, last time, what was happening there is some sort of in-home streaming thing that Phwop had on his computer, because I'm at his house recording, was interfering with, and he was playing Crypt of the Necrodancer on his laptop, and it was streaming to this computer, so he was doing some weird stuff. But we have taken care of that, and now we shall continue. I needed to end that episode anyway. Alright, so we still want to get more XP for the nameless one. Or Adon, as I'm having him call himself. Okay, we can go back and talk to Jerem since we have his ruby now. We can go get our eye from Barkus since we have enough cash now.
All right.
So let's do that first. There is someone in the Smoldering Corpse who can help out Ingress.
All right.
Oh, and there's also a dude down here
All right.
we need to talk to.
All right.
The Barking Wilder. This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. It looks like he hasn't trimmed his hair in years. It's so long it forms a veil over his eyes. He has a long, stringy mustache caked with grease and sweat, and the tips of the mustache droop so much that they have become tangled in his ragged beard. Greetings. The man stops in mid-snarl, and he reaches to part the curtain of hair that covers his eyes. As his withered hand pulls away his dirty locks, several strange, puce-colored bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is moon-pale and creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy eyebrows form a V as he stares at you. Hand? My take the moon fly too? Moons, snoom, noom? The man frowns, but his eyebrows tilt upwards in a reverse V, creating a bizarre expression. You have no idea how he accomplished this facial expression, but it makes you uncomfortable watching the muscles beneath his face shift into the new pattern. You can't tell whether he's angry, curious, both, or neither. Singed kiss speak a man, answers prefer a wood woman heart. A single kiss speaks a woman's heart, but a man's answer is what you would prefer. Very well then, but know this, my answer is a question, and an answer from you is what I would prefer. The man seems mesmerized by your voice. With every word you speak, a light flickers in his eye. Barking Wilder am I am. A wanting asking may you may. Okay. I'm looking for a lost journal. Do you know where I might find one? He frowns, squints his eyes shut, then opens them back. When he speaks again, his voice is level and straightforward. It's like a different, saner person is speaking. The effect is eerie. More than one lost. More than one you must find. Each part of you had one, so more than one must you find. He blinks and shakes his head for a moment, as if surprised at himself, then chuckles uneasily. Can you tell me where at least one of them is?
Updated my journal.
He looks like he's about to object, then suddenly his left fist comes up and smacks him in the temple. He howls in response, then suddenly stops, blinking. One is in a cupboard in your guest room in the Hall of the Sensates, and another is on the walls of a tomb sealed deep beneath the city where the stones weep. The others are... Before he can finish, his right fist comes up and smashes him in the face, causing him to yowl again. He blinks and shakes his head for a moment, as if surprised at himself, then smiles uneasily. Hall of the Sensates? Where's that? Barking Wilder holds up his hand. He doesn't seem to recall what he just said. Alright, fine. Think he's useless to us now. Forget it. I'll try and find it on my own. Well, that's one tree the snapped branch. That's one tree with a snapped branch too many. Morday rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with Zausex, Chief. They're a barmy bunch. Zausitects? They're a faction who don't have any rules, except don't keep one thought in their head for too long. They're sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. How do they get members? They just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I don't think they have any recruiters, though you really can't say anything about them for sure. I see. Thanks. Alright, that's that. Stupid attack music is annoying me. God. Thugs, haven't you learned your lesson? How many of you do I have to kill before you leave me alone?
Die.
Here's Amaris. See if she has anything else to say. I hear you spoke to Nod for me. I thank ye, Cutter. Of course, but how did you know? I've many a friend in the hive, I do. She winks at you. Again, I thank ye. Of course. God, shut up, combat music. Alright. So here we are. Let's get our eye from Barkus. Oh, we haven't even talked to him at all yet. You see a leather-skinned man with just a hint of ashen color to his face. His teeth seem sharper than normal, and his eyes are filled with the boredom that comes with having seen too much. His voice is nasal and clipped. You again? What do you want this time? You again? What do you mean? Yeah, you again. You got a hearing problem or something now? You was in here about 15 years ago, got all bobbed up, smashed up the place, and left a pile of coin that wasn't enough to pay for the damages. So you plucked out your own bleeding eyeball and tells me you'll come back to reclaim it when you got 200 coins together. With 15 years interest, you got about 500 coins. You got the jink, pal? I got your eye. 500? Ugh. All right, here. It's a deal. He produces a darkened, wax-stoppered, wide-mouthed bottle from his pocket. You hear the sound of liquid sloshing around inside of it, along with a heavier, squishier noise. Opening it, the stench of some kind of preservative agent nearly makes you gag. Floating in the viscid muck is an eyeball. You better figure out what you want to do with that. Now you've exposed it to the air, you might as well have pickled the egg in a jar for all the good it'll do you. Make up your mind, Cutter. Pickled egg or not? Tear out your eyeball and place this one in its socket. This is once again, we're mutilating ourselves for, experience. So here we go. With a moment's hesitation, you reach into your socket and pop your eye into the palm of your hand. The bartender helpfully severs the optic nerve and directs your hand into the jar of goo that sits on the bar. You deposit your eye in the preservative, wrap your fingers around the old one, and slide it into your empty socket. The pain of this entire operation is incredible. After a moment, though, you can feel the optic nerve reattaching itself to this new eye, and suddenly, you are hit by a flash of memory. Memory flash. A vast expanse of chaotic, ever-changing wasteland stretching before you, a group of humanoid vultures plummeting towards you, cruel weapons ready to strike, and your own shining blade clutched tight in your fist. Memory flash. 3 toughs surround you, in the colors of an enemy you can't quite place. Long daggers glisten in their hands, and the light glints cruelly from their exposed teeth. You glance at your scarred hands, and you know that soon they'll be covered in blood. Memory flash. An enormous frog-like creature comes bounding over, through, under, chaos stuff, headed for you with a mouthful of teeth. You hurl your javelin through the shifting matter and pin the creature to a sudden stone plinth. You have recalled some of your lost fighting skills. Ask more questions of Barkus. Hurry up, will ya? I got paying customers. Can you tell me of the patrons of this place? I don't make it a point to interfere with the lives of the people who give me their hard-earned jink unless they ask me to. So, over there is Kandrian, Planewalker. He's a good one to talk to about any plane-walking questions you might have. He's been pretty much everywhere. Down there is Abcreekness, an old harmonium basher. Don't hold that against him. And a tout. He's got a good heart in him, and he knows Sigil up and down. Them fiends over there are Athelgrin and Tegarin. Word of advice, don't deal with them. They might be low rankers in the fiend hierarchy, but they're still fiends. Then you got Illquicks over there. Not trustworthy. And some mercy killers looking for some poor sod. Dakon the Githzerai is a mystery to me. Don't know much about him. He don't talk much. Finally, hey, you interested in earning some free bub? Yeah, sure. There's a bubber over there against the far wall, hanging out in the shadows, who's been trying to work up her courage to slip out without covering her tab. I want you to make sure she don't do that. You do it, and you got free bub here for life. All right, I'll do it. I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, so there's lots of people to talk to here. There's this dude. Here's who we're looking for, Mochai. What do you want? Barkus says it's time for you to settle your tab. Pay up. She jumps a little, and her nervous tension becomes full-fledged anxiety. What are you going to do? Ask you to pay up. Now. I can't afford it. Can you spot me just 10%? I'll, give it to him, and, he knows I'll pay the rest. How much do you need? I think I need about 100 coins to get started on that debt. I'll lend you the money. Here. Take it and pay up. Now. She pockets your jink. Glances briefly toward the door, almost as if she's weighing her chances of dashing out. She sighs heavily as she realizes there's no chance, and begins to walk glumly toward the bar. My thanks, I suppose. Don't mention it, and don't even think about heading for the door until you've paid up. Alright. Alignment changed. Okay. What's my alignment? Neutral good. Alright, let's talk to Barkus. Back again? What now? You won't be having trouble with Mokai, whatever her name is again. Then friend, you have full bar privileges, for free. Anything you want, anytime. That must have been a pretty big tab she ran up. You don't know the half of it. You want a drink now? No, but I'll be back. Alright, let's talk to these mercy killers. An armored behemoth. This man is huge. He also seems to have a very keen eye. It misses nothing that transpires around him. It also seems that he has no interest in speaking to you. Hello? The man stares at you as if you were some form of bug. He stares at you, blinking slowly. He turns his head, then, dismissing you without a word. Farewell, then. Find my answers elsewhere. Okay. Maybe we can talk to them later. Let's talk to O. You see a man standing stock still. He isn't moving a muscle. On closer examination, it appears that he isn't even breathing, just standing. His sockets are empty holes in his face. Contained within their bounds is a flat gray light that seems to dance with possibility. Looking into the sockets, the eerie, empty feeling of a limitless void shivers through you, as if you had gazed into a sliver of eternity. The head slowly swivels towards you. You notice that no muscles appeared to move under his skin as he turns, and he speaks in a pure, bell-like tone. Well met, wanderer. You have forgotten again, haven't you? Do you know me, stranger? As he opens his mouth, you get that feeling of eternity again. Inside his mouth, you see no tongue, no teeth. It's almost as if this man were a shell surrounding an illimitable expanse. I have spoken with you before, and always you forget. Your endless quest to discover yourself ends always in your amnesia. You draw close to the truth and recoil. Let us hope that you have the strength to endure your existence. What do you know of me? How do you know this? I know that you, like a fly, rise up from the wreckage of your old shell, buzz about for a time, and curl up and die at the window of truth. You bumble about the pane, seeking the light without any plan to your actions, and fall exhausted when you fail. You alight on others to feed from them for a time, and move on with no regard to them. I have watched you come here, and listened to your words, and watched you move away no wiser. Will you learn from your mistakes, Seeker? Who are you? I am O. For some reason, when he speaks his name, it sounds like he's speaking much more than a single letter, as if the speaking of his name contained untold possibilities and nuances. No human tongue could ever create that sound. What sort of a name is that? It is my name. It is the name of a portion of eternity. I am a letter of the divine alphabet. Understanding me leads to understanding existence. I am writ in the true names of half of everything. My being encompasses truth. I am mathematic, organic, metaphysic. So what does that mean? The divine alphabet is writ in the name of everything that exists, from the seed at the hearts of the elemental planes to the core of the great beyond. My brothers-sisters, a single word translate into the two in your mind, and I reach across all that is, was, or ever shall be. We are thought and reality and concept and the unimaginable. Tell me about the great beyond. You would not understand. No mortal possibly could. It is beyond the powers of comprehension of all but the most powerful of powers, and once they understand, they move beyond the veil of mortal comprehension. I can explain it no more than that. Perhaps sometime you will understand. So, what are you doing here? Why, I am watching the ebb and flow of mortality. And what do you see? You mortals are like wasps. You build your lives' nests from the slimmest of branches, and when the wind shakes your home life free, you seek to sting the wind to death. Instead of realizing your foolish mistakes, attempting to repair the damage you have caused yourselves, and learning from your experience, you bring harm to any who have the misfortune to blunder about you in your time of pain and distress. My advice to you, and to all mortals, stop acting like an insect, and start acting sentient. I'll think about that. In the meantime, answer some more questions for me. What is it you wish to know? What was that you were saying about a divine alphabet? Blah, blah, blah. That means, then, that you know the secrets of existence, doesn't it? I know parts of many of them. Without a connection to my brothers' sisters, I am but a letter. Alone, I am a symbol. Combined, we are language and power. So, then, you don't know the secrets of existence? I did not say that. A letter is still a powerful force, even on its own. Allow me to show you. He opens his mouth wider, and wider still. The mask of his face tears around his eyes, mouth, and nose, revealing that hint of eternity you glimpsed earlier. You were lost in it, adrift in it, a part of it. You return to your mundane senses and realize that O has vanished, yet somehow your horizons have expanded. Enlightenment has brushed you, however briefly, across the brow. That was indescribable. Wisdom +1, which means our wisdom is now at 19. Let's see if that has helped us with the Circle of Zerthamon at all.
What is your will?
Actually, I don't want to talk to you. I want to look in your inventory. Nope, we still can't get to the 8th circle. Alright, so now we should talk to Kandrian. You see a soft-looking man with gentle, far-staring eyes. He dresses in supple leather clothing and carries various implements of use and destruction about his body, such as ropes, spikes, tinderboxes, and empty vials of air. He looks half gone, literally. There's an insubstantiality to his existence, as if his essence has been partially leached away from him. He focuses those eyes on you, and suddenly you find them gripping and determined. Greetings to you, O Seeker. Greetings. He carefully sets down the mug he's holding and gives you all his attention. I have seen the far reaches of the multiverse and returned to tell the tale. I have walked upon the bodies of dead gods and spun moonbeams in the astral ahead of 1,000 shrieking Githyanki nights. I have passed the edges of existence and watched my essence shiver away before me. What is it I can do for you? Oh, that was a resume. I had questions for you. Perhaps I have answers for you. Speak, and I shall tell you. I met a woman named Ingress with very bad teeth. She said she had come through a portal from some world that was opened by a tune hummed near 2 crossed trees. Can you get her home? He pauses briefly, thinking. I know the portal of which you speak, though I have not traveled it in these 30 years gone. I will take her home, Seeker. Go. Tell her to await my arrival. Then, meet me back here. I will tell you if I was successful or not. Thanks.
Updated my journal.
So let's go find Ingress and tell her the good news. There's a lot of talking you can do with Kandrian because he tells you all about the different planes.
Done. I'm gone.
Yeah, there's so much talking, so much dialogue in this game. There's also so many dumb thugs.
I'm gone.
You want to give me your money? I'll take your money. Did we ever actually talk to Naroch
All right.
about... God, get lost. About having done the thing? Talk to more about the box again. Yeah, we already did do that part. Okay. Let's go here. Why are we going here again? Wait. Where am I going? Oh, no, I'm looking for, Ingress. That's right. She's out in the square around here. No, don't go that way.
I'm gone.
See if we can find her. Oh, there she is. You see Ingress. She is huddled inside her cloak of dirty rags, her teeth chattering. She is glancing furtively about her as if expecting to be attacked at any moment. Greetings, Ingress. Eh? You? She squints at you. What's it you want of me now? You wanted me to leave? Not leaving the city, so I'm not. I can't. I tried. It's not a city. It's a prison to everywhere. Ingress, I found someone who can take you back to your home plane. Ingress falls silent. I want to go. Want to leave this place. His name is Kandrian. He should be along shortly to help you. Trust him, all right? Ingress says nothing, merely nods quietly, her teeth chattering inside her mouth. I'll go back and meet Kandrian at the Smoldering Corpse Bar and make sure everything turned out right. Be strong, Ingress.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Let's see, what else is there to do? Oh yeah, we can do something in the Gathering Dust Bar. We can deal with, Aanggr's contract.
All right.
We just need to browbeat, Mortai. Can I see that contract you signed with Aanggr? Looks in order. I would like to settle that contract. Mortai looks wary. I'm afraid that's impossible. The contract is signed, settled, and binding. The contract is tearing the man's life apart. It is causing him distress. It is possible that he may not even be able to approach the true death with such emotions churning in his mind. Mortai chews it over for a moment. It looks like you've negotiated him into a corner. I cannot. It is a matter of law, my friend. Besides, the burden lies upon the signer to overcome his feelings in order to reach the true death. I cannot... So, you're saying is that you'll deny him the true death for the sake of a piece of parchment? Mortai sighs and holds up his hands as if to placate you. Look, it's not how you are making it out to be. You obviously hold the philosophy of the dustman in contempt to damn a man's soul over a piece of paper. Do other members of your faction know your conduct in this regard? If not, they soon will. Mortai glares at you for a moment, opens his mouth, closes it, then opens it. By the 9 hells. He reaches into his robe and throws the contract to you. Here. He sniffed disdainfully. All for a man's peace of mind. Now be gone.
I couldn't carry anymore, so I had to drop it.
Oh, good. Here. Oh, hey. Now we'll take this. Now we can go talk to Aanggr.
Done.
I've never seen something so ugly. I've not. All studded cut should be telling his carpet about now.
And you see Aanggr. He doesn't look any better than before. As you approach him again, he turns slowly to face you. His face tightens. Ye again? Didn't you hear me the first time, ye pox-ridden dog? Get out of me house, or so help the powers, I'll carve ye where you stand. Show him his dustman contract. As you pull out the contract, the blood drains out of Aanggr's face. For a moment, he seems to be at a loss for words. Then his temper quickly resurfaces. Where did ye get that? By the powers, you best tell me. Tear up the contract.
Updated my journal.
You tear up the parchment, and Aanggr's eyes follow the bits of paper as they float to the ground, with a desperate look. He shudders slightly, then straightens, as if a great weight was lifted from him. He looks like he's about to thank you, then stops and stares suspiciously. Nothing's free, not in the hive, Cutter. I might need a favor in the future. Could you help me? I ransomed my life to one man already. I'm not about to do it again. He shakes his head. We'll settle the debt now. Very well. If you feel the need to pay me, then I could use some questions answered. Aanggr nods. Ask your questions. I'm looking for a man named Ferid. Do you know where I could find him? Aye, that name be known to me, and I'm not fond of it either. What can you tell me about him? He frowns. He's one of them collectors, and one with a long shadow. He has quite a few boys at his beck and call. He may not be lord of the realm, but he's not a smart one to tangle with on his own turf. Do you know where I can find him?
Updated my journal.
Aye, but I wouldn't be doing you a favour telling it to you. His frown deepens. One of me kin fell into his lot a few months back, and spilled some of the dark on old Ferid. To hear tell, Ferid's actually got his kit buried somewhere under Ragpicker Square. To get to it, there's some kind of portal you need to jump through while carrying some junk in your hand. I just softballing him in here. Where is Ragpicker Square? I already know where that is. It's a few blocks from here. Go straight west from the mortuary gate. Keep going until you start seeing trash and rags piled up everywhere. You do best to walk careful there. The collectors there don't always wait for a body to die before collecting on the corpse, you hear? Thanks for the information. Farewell.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Oh god, everyone's going up levels except me. Come on. I still need 6,000 XP. Blah.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Done. Done.
Ugh, I've never seen something so ugly. I've
All
not.
right.
I can go talk to Jerem.
I'm gone.
That'll give me a little XP.
I'm gone.
Trying to think of what else I can do. So I don't want to get
Alright.
lost down in... Or not
I'm
lost.
gone.
I don't want us to get started with all the rag pickers, the stuff beneath Rag Picker Square yet. Hey, Jerem, I got something for you. You're back. Did you manage to find one? Is this what you're looking for? That's perfect. Where did you... Never mind. Here. Jared takes the gem from you, handing you a good sum of coins. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to work on my spell. Farewell.
My journal.
500 XP, not very much. Okay. Oh, we can go finish up the Ingress quest. We can talk to Mar about our about the box, which we've finally divested ourselves of.
Done.
What else am I supposed to do? I don't think I talked to
Done.
Emmerich enough, because I can get some more tasks from him. Right, I'm going to the Smoldering Corpse.
I'm gone.
We already talked to him and gained our... Yeah, we already did that.
Done. Done.
Looks like the dust
There's...
lost one of the
We can get more quests from
I'm gone.
Emmerich. I need to... I'm searching for a man named Farad. Have you seen him? I would know why you seek the collector Farad. He stole something from me. Emmerich remains silent. His gaze is unnerving. He doesn't seem to blink. Why do you want to know my business with Farad? The collector Farad has brought many corpses to the mortuary of late. One must ask where these bodies are from. Tell me more about the bodies. Some are recent dead. They still have their last moments in their eyes. Many more are bodies centuries dead. The dust of ages lies upon their bones. One must ask where these bodies are from. Perhaps I could find out where these bodies are from. How would you do such a thing? I would track down Farad and ask him. If you spoke with the collector Farad and returned with his answers, you will have done a great service for the Dustman. Find where the dead he brings to us are from, and you will be rewarded. Very well, I will do this. Your path is our path. Return when you have the collector Farad's answers. Tell me where he is? Okay, whatever. So that was just another quest that we wanted to pick up to make sure we had before we forgot.
Static should be telling his coffin about now.
More stupid thugs. Now they're dead.
All right. All right. All right. All
Okay,
right.
Candrian. Candrian stands as you approach. The Tooth Woman wanted you to have these, he says, holding out his hand. She wanted to express her thanks and even out the balance book, as it were, and be done with these damned things. In the palm of your hand are Ingress's dancing teeth, and he smoothly deposits them into your hand. In the palm of his hand are their teeth, and he moves them into your hand. Enjoy them, Seeker.
Updated my journal.
All right, we got some teeth. This Sacco teeth can go to Morte. And you can put them in his mouth.
I can't take that. I don't want that. I don't want that.
What? They are teeth, dude.
I don't want that.
You examine Ingress's teeth. You can't shake their resemblance to ivory bugs. You get the feeling that they're looking at you expectantly, awaiting some command. Okay. Morte. They are teeth.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
God damn it. Okay, I wonder why these aren't working.
Can't part with that. Sorry. I can't take that. I can't take that.
God damn
I
it.
can't take
They
that.
are teeth, you idiot. Okay, maybe we need to find some kind of command word for them? I don't know. Alright, I don't know exactly what we're supposed to do. Yeah, usually, in the base version of the game, you just plop them in Morty's mouth and it's fine. Now, let's talk to Morty first and see maybe if...
Yeah, what's eating you, Chief?
Let's see... No. Okay. I don't know what the deal is. Any case, we're going to end this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of Planescape Torment, then please subscribe to my channel. We're going to work our way into getting to find Farid. I want to try and level up first. I want to level up before I deal with Ash Mantle. Because basically what I want is I want my dexterity to go up a little bit. I think when it's at 13, I can interact a little bit better and more extensively with the pickpockets. So that's what I want to do. In any case, if you're not going to like this video or subscribe to my channel, then I don't care what you do.